It's January 1942, and the British town-class destroyer HMS Belmont is sailing in the middle of the Atlantic, south of Newfoundland, when she is torpedoed and sunk over 300 miles from the nearest land. This is her story. From an American cleansing class to a British town class, this is the HMS Belmont. Being a cleansing class destroyer, she had a displacement of 1,215 long tons, a length of 304 feet, 314 feet, or 95 metres, a beam of 30 feet, and a draft of 9 feet. She was driven forward by two geared steam turbines, which propelled two propellers. She had a max speed of 35 knots, 40 miles per hour, or 65 kilometres per hour. She had a complement of 122 officers and enlisted men, an armament of four 4-inch 100mm or 50 cal guns, one 3-inch 76mm 23 cal anti-aircraft gun, and 12 21-inch 533mm torpedo tubes. After her commissioning on the 23rd of December 1919, Satterley joined her assigned destroyer flotilla at Manzillo, Cuba, on the 27th of January 1920, and conducted training in the Caribbean until the 26th of April. She then carried out further trials and underwent defect rectification before joining her flotilla at Naval Station Newport, naval base at Newport, Rhode Island. Satterley attended that year's America Cup yachting races off New York City between the 9th and the 26th of July, and visited Miami from the 2nd to the 28th of August before resuming training off Newport. On the 27th of December that year, 3 of the ship's crew absconded with $72,000, which had been delivered to the ship earlier that day. The 3 men were subsequently arrested and convicted of the theft, each being sentenced to a 5-year prison sentence. The destroyer joined the Atlantic Fleet at Guantanamo Bay on the 10th of January 1921 to take part in the fleet manoeuvres, which continued until the 24th of April. She then resumed training and upkeep along the Atlantic coast until she was decommissioned on the 11th of July 1922 and was placed in reserve at Philadelphia. With war breaking out in both Europe and the Far East, Satterley was recommissioned at Philadelphia on the 18th of December 1939 and assigned to duty on neutrality patrol. She arrived in the Caribbean on the 2nd of February 1940 for patrol duty and training. The ship departed the Caribbean on the 15th of April and underwent an overhaul at Norfolk, Virginia, from the 19th of April to the 5th of July. She then operated along the east coast until she was decommissioned on the 8th of October. The Satterley was transferred to the United Kingdom on the same day and began service with the Royal Navy as HMS Belmont, one of 50 old American cleansing-class destroyers exchanged for bases in British colonies in the Western Atlantic. Belmont was commissioned into the Royal Navy on the 8th of October 1940 and sailed for Britain on the 15th of October. She reached Belfast, Northern Ireland on the 24th of October, reached Devonport on the 28th of October, where she then underwent a refit, being completed on the 25th of November that year. She then joined the 3rd Escort Group in the Western Approaches Command and conducted escorting duty for Atlantic convoys, broken only for repairs of collision damage between March and July 1941. While under the command of Lieutenant Commander G.B.O. Harding, on the 31st of January 1942, she was sailing in the Atlantic, south of Newfoundland, when she was struck by a single torpedo, fired by the German U-boat U-82, south of at position 4202 at north and 5718 west, and sank with the loss of all 138 hands. The names of her crew are commemorated on the Portsmouth Naval Memorial at Southsea Common in Hampshire. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm sorry about the short video today. I didn't really have much time to write the script and edit, but I didn't want to cancel Warship Wednesday for this week, so here it is. Thank you yet again for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday.